Do you have questions about sweepstakes contests and giveaways? Well, my name's Carolyn. I'm known as the contest queen, and I've helped others win millions of dollars in cash and prizes. And I got this massive list of questions on another platform, so I thought I would answer them for everybody. So the comment came about because every day I've been participating in the McDonald's Monopoly promotion, going and getting coffee and peeling my pieces to see what I win. And they're saying it's quite repetitive. Well, the problem is that is the hobby. The hobby itself is repetitive. And if it's a daily promotion, you need to participate daily to maximize your odds of winning. And the reason I'm doing the McDonald's videos is because you could see me potentially winning something large right now, or even a small prize instantly right now, which makes it a little bit exciting. Okay, on to the next question. Are you participating in anything else simultaneously? Yes, I am. A good sweepstaker is going to spend about an hour a day entering sweepstakes contests and giveaways. And the average sweeper can do somewhere between 100 to 125 in that hour. Yeah, 100 to 125. So there is a lot of giveaways, which then answers the next question. It says, do you concentrate on one sweepstake at a time? And the answer is obviously no if I'm spending an hour entering 100 other giveaways. Now, the reason I'm not going to share them in the same fashion is because it's not very exciting. What I'm doing is I'm sitting at my computer and I'm looking at a sweepstakes site, I'm finding giveaways, and I'm entering. And then I also have the list of the dailies I have to go back to. That'll be answered in another question. And I sit and I type. I filmed videos of me entering sweepstakes. It's not very exciting. I sit at my computer for an hour. I click. I tap. That's it. It's just me sitting at the computer. That does not make for engaging video. It does not make for exciting footage. It's extremely boring. And the reason I'm doing McDonald's is because there's a potential for me to win something big, and I could catch it on film. Now, I have recorded some of my, sometimes when I enter instant win giveaways on my phone, I've done the screen record, and we can see if I've won or not. You can scroll back and see some of those videos, but they're not very often. And I also don't want to show what I'm entering on the screen because that's all my personal information. I'm entering my address, my phone number, my email address. I don't want to show that on the screen because that's what I'm submitting to win. That's not what I should be sharing all over the internet. So I find the last comment really funny because it says what I'm teaching is random and repetitive, and repetition is the mother of retention. But the whole hobby is repetitive, right? If I want to win a sweepstakes that has a daily entry, I have to come back every day. Every day. It's just like going to the gym. If you want to work on, you can't just go to the gym once and expect to be fit. You can't eat healthy once and expect, to lose 20 pounds. It's consistency over time equals results. It's for getting fit. It's for getting healthy. It's for winning sweepstakes. That's what it is. You come back day after day after day. Now, there's lots of what we call one and dones. Enter once and forget about it. Those are great, but you still have to come. So let's have a little bit of a sweepstakes lesson here. What you want to do is find, organize, enter, and win those sweepstakes contests and giveaways. So where do you find these hundreds of giveaways? Well, first of all, there's two places you can do it. You can turn on your reticular activator and learn to spot the word win at 100 paces. You can see them on billboards. You can see them on TV. You can spot them on banner ads, on promotions. You can see a video. You can spot them at the grocery store. You can hear them on the radio. There's lots of chances to win all around you. The easiest way, though, is to use a sweepstakes aggregate or a sweepstakes site because they aggregate all legitimate giveaways in one place. And they've done some of the work for you because they've isolated key portions of the rules, which is, are you even eligible to enter? How frequently you can enter? When does it end? And how you have to enter. Do I fill out a form? Is it got a purchase? And then there's an AMOE, which is alternative method of entry option. There's all kinds of details. Maybe it's a creative sweepstakes and you have to make a video. So you want to go to one of those sites. And then also it helps you scan for what you want to win, right? I love to win trips. They're my favorite thing to win. But you might not want to travel. You might want to redo your kitchen. So now you're looking for appliance giveaways, gift card giveaways, cash giveaways. There's all different types of giveaways that you can enter. So it allows you to be selective. So that's the fine part. Now, what about organizing? That's key, especially if it's a daily giveaway. You have to remember to come back every day and enter because that increases your odds of winning. Some people use their browser. Some of the aggregates have a feature in them that allow you to save to your favorites. Some people use a spreadsheet, and my favorite way is to use RoboForm. Now, entering is obvious, but some people use a computer. I prefer a laptop computer versus a phone or tablet because the screen is much bigger. And also, I'm wearing reading glasses. These are computer glasses, so I can really see the screen. And I personally find it better. However, any of the mobile apps, it's better to enter on your phone. So, for example, Instagram and TikTok giveaways, anything you need to, they're much better on your phone. So it's really a mix of both. But for anything with an entry form, I do prefer my laptop. And winning, you think, well, that's obvious. No, it's not. Because if you're not checking your notifications, your emails, and your spams daily, you can miss out on a prize. And I know people that have missed out on prizes because something went into their spam folder. They didn't check it for weeks. They came back and they lost out on a trip, or they missed out on cash, or they didn't check their Instagram notifications and they missed out on a prize because they were tagged and they didn't get back, because the sponsor usually gives you a set amount of time. So those are the ways you can enter. And I want to show you this here. I'm going to do a little bit of a shameless plug here on my book, How to Win Cash to Cars, Trips, and More. This video is under 10 minutes. This book is over 200 pages long. I can't teach you everything there is to know about the hobby in under 10 minutes. It's so nuanced and it keeps changing. I'm working on the next book, Prizes Everywhere, because I have to change things in this one because the technology is moving so quick. Like, there's no TikTok in this book for one example of what I'm changing. But there's stories of other winners. I walk you through step by step how to organize yourself. I give a bit of history on sweepstakes. I even have a chapter on mindset, because you have to think like a winner before you're a winner. Because if you don't feel lucky, what's the point in even starting? I truly believe that. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. And if you have a question about sweepstakes contests and giveaways, leave it in the comments and I will answer it in another video. Oh, I forgot. If you go over to contestqueen.com and you click on 5 steps to begin winning, it will also walk you through quickly some of those steps with links to those aggregates. Good luck.